and where you are. And
Hi, yeah, hi Patrick. It's great. Yeah, I'm Dan the Fishman from North Devon, and I've been fishing for 25 years, and now I'm part of a fisherman's collective in Appledore, and we just supply the finest seafood to the nicest people in the world. And I'm no chef, but I just like to cook. Now the rules are, today, if you're going to join in, sit on a chair to start with, fill the glass brimful, and you drink that and you finish it, and then you start to cook. And boy, I can guarantee things taste a little bit better. Today we're going to do, Patrick, just a simple Dan smoked haddock Florentine. So we got spinach.
Yep.
Spinach.
Spinach.
The world's, oh, hang on, we need to go. Sit, don't worry, I have a driver. Smoked haddock from Patrick, which I'm so proud. It smells just like, well, I used to think it was dead oak, but apparently it's not oak. What do you smoke it with, Patrick?
Wood.
Yeah, I know it's a secret. Tell the nation.
No, we can't possibly tell the nation, but it is wood and it does come from trees.
But all tree wood, and also what you do also produce is beautiful smoked salmon, and this is my go-to smoked salmon now, which I will eat for Christmas. I know. Nice with fumet.
Good health.
What have you got, you dear boy?
Well, what, the wine or
the wine?
Wine. What have we got?
Wine and food is a perfect marriage. So what have you got?
Well, actually, it's a Bon Courage. It's something we use quite a lot here. It's a Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. Yeah, that's for the smoked haddock. It's a Chardonnay.
Yeah.
But it's a very complex white Burgundy. Now, I reckon in these times of COVID-19, push the boat out. Just go for it. Enjoy it.
I think
trade up on the wine and trade up on the fish.
I think you're right. And I think that's an important point you're making. People are, if you're not going out for flash meals out, then eat well at home. Don't compromise. And you don't have to have vast quantities. You can have...
No, it's a quality, but it's also finding, and people are searching more for real food.
Yeah, I would agree.
So I'm really impressed that people now are buying more local. Obviously, more people are cooking at home. And it's something you can actually do for yourself, your partner. It's the food of love.
Really?
Because our quest is to feed the nation.
It is.
And the whole thing, Patrick, doing this, we need to demystify what people are doing. Don't make it complicated. The best way to cook fish is with heat.
Yes.
And that's what we're going to do. It's simple.
Yeah.
Right, so you tell me when we start cooking. Are you ready?
Well, whilst we're just starting, I'm going to knock up what is our favourite starter here, which is not dissimilar, dead simple. I'm just going to pop it in the oven. So all I'm going to do, okay, is get a ramekin, dead simple. Here's a ramekin. I'm going to shove some spinach in the bottom. Just squish some spinach in the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
Pack it in as much as you can. Just squish it in. I'm then going to place some chunks. I've just chunked up a bit of haddock. So one fillet of haddock goes an awful long way. So you can see there some haddock inside a
ramekin.
And then I'm going to put a bit of English mustard. Okay, into a what's that called?
We call it a jug here in Devon. What you've got, a jug.
And I'm going to add some double cream to the English mustard. Okay.
It smells good from here.
It smells pretty good from here. And all I'm going to do is pour the double cream over the ramekin.
Steady on the cream. Steady on the cream. No butter in there.
No. This is a really, really simple starter.
So what's your temperature of your oven, Patrick?
Oven about 180, this will go in and it will stay in there until it's sort of blistering on top, really. And it's just such a simple dish. So there you are.
I've never done it. I love it. I'm going to do it.
It's really.
But how come you've got a glass ramekin? We haven't got anything as posh as that in Devon.
Well, to be fair, you can do it in a bigger dish and have it for the main course. It's absolutely no problem. Some people plonk a bit of cheese on the top.
Why do you need cheese?
Fun?
Why do you need cheese? The fish to cream the mustard.
You don't need it. So that is three ramekins there, and you could have 6. Great starter, dead simple. Spinach, English mustard, cream, and smoked haddock. That's it. That's going into the oven. Right, and now with you, I'd like you to tell us how to make your beautiful smoked haddock dish, please, Dan.
Right, now you've all gone out and bought lots of ingredients, haven't you?
Yes.
So did you buy your spinach, Patrick?
Yes.
Show us your spinach. Rinsed, and is it rinsed?
Yes.
I buy mine rinsed. The only thing I ever buy from the supermarket in a packet, but always choose the rinsed one because of the danger of...
Salmonella.
Do you know what the danger is?
Salmonella?
Listeria. Right. Because we want it dry, so we're going to wilt that simply in butter.
Ooh.
Yeah?
This is saucepan. Frying pan.
Right, now, let's get going. Have you got a knife?
Yes.
Built up a little. You got a knife?
We have, yeah.
Measure your pan. Cook smoked haddock with the skin on.
Chef, hello.
Smoked haddock with skin on. We're going to poach it in water.
Are we?
Can you see that?
Right. Are we putting it in cold water?
Yeah, you got nice water.
Yeah. Cold water or hot water?
Is it hot water? Is it Grimsby smoked haddock? A Grimsby water?
Yes.
Right, we're going to poach that for about 5 minutes. So that's the way that goes, yeah?
Yeah.
The other thing we're going to do, which I'm not very good at, is poaching an egg. Can you poach an egg?
Are we poaching an egg now? I make beautiful.
Get your egg going. Get your egg going now.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not very good at poaching eggs, so I put a little bit of white wine vinegar in the water. With
the poached egg.
Now, let me explain this again clearly in words.
Yes.
That is a poached egg in water.
Yes.
Which is jolly warm but not boiling.
Yes.
With a little bit of white wine vinegar.
Yeah.
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 This, steaming away and poaching away with the lid on, is our smoked haddock. Yeah. We've got smoked haddock poaching. Oh, you've got an assistant.
Of course I have. Tony, my wife, is assistant.
I'm just here on my own in Devon.
You know,
Hi, all right. Can you speak?
Can you speak, Tony?
Of course I can. Hello, Dan.
Hi, how are you?
Very well.
This is a real gift because one of the things I really enjoy most of all, when we could, is going out to schools and getting kids to cook simple dishes and take it back to the rest of the class. Of course, we can't do that. That's probably where I'm my happiest. Now, on my market barrow, we sell the ingredients now, and people can cook the ingredients. Tomorrow is Tavistock, but that's a real treat.
We did come dine with me with all our 3 when they were little. Come dine with me, and they all cook something different, and it's great.
No, we don't do come dine with me. That's like a train crash waiting to happen. That's a different channel.
Oh.
Right, my egg is poaching. My egg is poaching. This is the shell of the egg.
Right, my egg is not poaching because I haven't got.
Well, get on with it.
I haven't got any hot water, but I will have in a moment.
You need to get your egg poaching now, please.
We're on it.
And do you want to see some parsley cutting?
Parsley.
I can chop it up like the posh boys on telly.
Yep.
We got some parsley.
You're chopping parsley, are you?
I've finished.
Oh,
Can you try and keep up, Patrick?
if you could slow down just a little bit because I am struggling, but you're doing really well. We're poaching. Do you want to come? We're poaching the haddock, and we are
Poaching an egg.
We're poaching an egg and we're poaching the haddock. So our haddock is poaching. I think you can see that. And our egg is soon to...
Can I give you a little tip? If you're poaching in water, you can add a bay leaf, which I picked from the tree earlier, and I've gone and lost it promptly.
Would you like me to send you one? Because I've got loads.
Yeah, we've got bushes which just sort of grow. Wait, what's the top of the head? What we need to do, Patrick, is slowing down. Cooking is about slowing down.
Yes, is the bay leaf going in with the haddock?
You got a bay leaf. I've lost my bay leaf. But if we're using milk, if we're poaching in milk, I'll use a pinch of nutmeg. Would you approve of that?
Yeah, why not? Are we putting the...
Does nutmeg grow that far north at Grimsby?
No, we buy it from Waitrose. Tell me, are we putting the nutmeg or stroke bay leaf in with the egg?
In the water, not the egg.
Well, not in the egg, but in the water with the egg.
With a smoked haddock.
With a haddock. Right. Have you done that?
Bay leaves in there.
Bay leaves in the with the haddock, yes.
Oh, tell me, Patrick, when you went to finishing school in Switzerland,
Yes.
did you not do the cordon bleu course?
We, grouse and ptarmigan and things like that. We would often pluck and draw, and then no, not really.
You know, one of the reasons why I learnt to cook.
Well,
I learnt to cook apart from being hungry, of course. I found that if you could cook as a youngster, you had a lot more girlfriends.
That's true. You don't look hungry, Mel.
How about you? How did you start cooking?
Well, when I was, picking up girlfriends, you're right. It was a great way of encouraging people to come home with you. Tell me, let's go back over there. Dan, let me just explain. The poaching of the haddock, for me at least, takes a very few minutes. Very little time.
How many minutes do you poach yours for?
Well, personally, I wouldn't do it for more than... I would normally put it in cold water, bring it to the boil. As soon as it starts to boil, then...
Simmer.
Well, no, then it's really done. I would take it out, I would put it under foil, and I would leave it to rest.
Okay, you're the master. I'm now going to turn the heat off on my smoked haddock. I'm just learning. I'm only a dad who likes to learn from the master.
Well,
the master of smoked haddock. No, great. So what we're going to do, in this other pan, we're going to now wilt some smoked haddock, some spinach leaves. So we take, have you got your butter?
I have...
Have you got butter?
Yes, I've got butter.
About a third of a block of butter.
Okay, third of a block of butter. Incidentally, Dan, I'm using...
So it's salted butter?
I'm using Lincolnshire Poacher butter.
Yeah, and I'm using Rodder's Cornish Best Butter, which smells like cheese.
I think the message there, Dan, is buy local.
Yeah, but I don't live in Lincolnshire. You buy local.
But you have. But you have bought Devonshire.
The spinach goes in the pan, dry. Yeah.
Yes.
All the leaves will fall out the top because it's going to wilt down. Yes, you agree?
I couldn't agree more. Our butter is in the pan.
Yeah, but now what you want to do is toss. Can you toss?
I'm a pretty good tosser.
I'll show you how to toss. You toss the two implements.
Right.
I'm now tossing gently.
Right. Right. What's in there? Oh,
Big chef, little chef's asking if the nutmeg goes in the spinach.
Say again in
Big
words.
chef, little chef's asking if the nutmeg goes in the spinach.
Milk, what, spinach?
Nutmeg goes, where does the nutmeg go? In the haddock?
No, the nutmeg goes in the water if you're doing it with milk. If you're poaching your smoked haddock in milk, I suggest a pinch or grating of nutmeg.
So it's the milk.
If it's water, I suggest a bay leaf.
In with that.
Nothing going in the ham and the spinach apart from butter.
And are we putting all the spinach in the pan, Dan?
The whole bag of spinach goes into the pan because it'll go down to near nothing. on a moderate heat.
Yeah.
Now, I've got a little secret for you.
Yeah.
The noodles I've got are choice of noodles today. I was given by a local supplier angel noodles, which go glassy when their boiling water goes over the top of them. Or you have regular noodles, small little noodles from a supermarket,
Yeah.
which you pour boiling water over. Now, what I'm going to do next, while the spinach is wilting,
Yes.
how are you getting on with your wilting your spinach?
Wilting. Incidentally, I think my haddock.
Not too fast. Your smoked haddock is good?
It's done.
Right, well lift it out and drain it on kitchen paper.
I think that's a good idea.
Right, I'm told by one of the watchers, by my minder, how's the wine? Well, I'm suggesting with the smoked salmon we've got poulet fumet, and I have you been to the village, Patrick?
Whose village?
Poulet fumet.
Oh no. No.
It's over the road from your favourite wine, Sancerre,
Oh yes.
over the river. But we're moving into white Burgundy in a minute,
Right.
something nice and smoky.
Yeah.
So we're wilting away our spinach.
Yeah.
We're now going to lift the smoked haddock and dry on kitchen paper. Now, I don't know about you, but I like to cook smoked haddock with the skin on and flake it off afterwards. Do you?
Yes, I think the skin on when you're poaching holds it together. The danger is, the danger is if you poach it with the skin off, then it can break up a little bit. So, and it's much easier then to flake off the skin once it's cooked. I agree.
Our spinach is nearly done.
The spinach, the haddock, incidentally, for our starter, which is that one in cream and mustard on spinach, that is skin off. So all you do is you take a knife and you go to your haddock. Yes, you stay there, and you literally just cut the spinach off. I mean, listen, the haddock off rather. Haddock will, and then the skin will tear off a smoked fish like that. So you can, if you don't want to cut it off, just pull it off the skin, and that is skinned haddock, dead easy, and that can go in that starter dish we spoke about earlier. So
I'm doing exactly the same as you, dear boy.
That's not the same as what we're doing with Dan. We're doing skin on for poaching. If you're baking or if you're putting in haddock in double cream, then of course you can take the skin off. Skin's there. Simple.
But for your smoked haddock Florentine, did you cook it with your skin on or your skin off?
Skin on because it holds the fish together, as we've discussed.
I agree. So now, are you taking the skin off?
Yes.
I've taken my skin off.
Yeah.
Let me show you. I don't want to tip. I don't want to tilt. Now that's upside down. Here comes a bit more skin coming off. That's a good way to do it. I usually use a fork. I did your way, Patrick, with just peeling the skin off. Excellent.
Brilliant.
Now I've got to probably go out of shot here. I've got to drain my noodles. Here are the noodles in the pan.
Right.
Yeah.
We got noodles. We haven't done the noodles yet.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we doing with the noodles, Dan?
Noodles, you need to pour boiling water over the top. Did you not read the recipe I sent you?
No.
Noodles, you pour boiling water on, drain it through a colander, whisk it around with a fork, yeah? Job done.
Brilliant.
Can you do that now?
We're doing it as we speak. My assistant.
I think this is amazing what we're doing for the nation here. We're getting everybody cooking, everybody looking, and there's so few ingredients. Count them up: spinach, egg, smoked haddock, noodles. That's it.
Easy.
And I'm eating the olives, by the way.
Could you Could you
That's not what we do.
Could you use spaghetti in this, or not really?
Why?
I don't know why, because we've got lots of spaghetti.
I just want to use spaghetti. Spaghetti is a different sort of pasta.
Right.
These are glass noodles, these are rice noodles and bean noodles. They're very vegan as well.
Okay, good.
Very vegan.
Vegan. Phew.
Yes, it's a apparent condition that some people go through, veganism.
Do they?
I'm a pescatarian. You're a pescatarian.
Well, I'm a carnivore, really, but I do enjoy fish.
Do you ever get out on your boats and catch fish? Do you go up to jolly old Iceland to get this foreign fish?
No, not very often. We have quite a few day boats that go out, you know, out of Grimsby. Of course, Grimsby is unique.
Yeah, that's what we specialise here in Appleton. We have boats planned directly to us. We have no auction. The boys work through the night as soon as the boat lands.
Yeah.
A stack of fish for me to take out to markets and various events every day. And we're very happy here in North Devon. But you've got to remember there's very few people.
Just describe to me Clovelly for the listeners.
Clovelly is where I started fishing the Clovelly herrings about 25 years ago in a rowing boat, scatting the nets out the back. But then we discovered I was better at selling it than catching it.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about you? I mean, do you think you'll be a good fisherman?
No, not at all. I have been on a trawler for 2 weeks off the northwest coast of Scotland, and it was in December, and it blew and blew and blew and never stopped blowing. I thought I was going out for 4 days, and we ended up 2 weeks in horrendous weather, and I vowed never to do it again. Tell me.
I've done a bit of boating. I've been a lifeboat man down here in Clovelly, being a helmsman. I'm now too old to go out, so I'll just make the coffee.
Now I gather.
I've done everything.
I gather Clovelly is a very picturesque Devon.
It is. It's the 8th wonder of the world.
Is it? How do people get to see a view of Clovelly? What's the way to go and have a look? Are there any videos or any?
These modern people now, what they do. I mean, a real visit is what you've got to do.
Right.
But I would say the real way to see Clovelly dry will be to Google it, and it's a very special way. There's no cars. There's a little fishing village. We live up the top. We look down at them, and they look up at us. We live in a high Clovelly with views of Lundy Island. We're not just living the dream. We're eating the dream.
Brilliant.
This is not just lifestyle. We're not country bumpkins anymore, I'm told.
Right.
This is just getting on. It's real food for real people.
Good.
And this is what we're all about.
It is.
It's healthy fish, healthy hearts.
Right. We've done our noodles, and we've put them on.
Right, now have you put a big knob of butter on them?
Oh, big knob of butter on them, Tim. Right. We've got a knob.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're going to bring fish together now. You ready?
Yep.
Let's see a plate then.
Well, that's my noodles. I don't know if you can see those.
Yeah, right. The noodles with a lot of butter on them.
Yeah, the butter's melted.
Right. A fork.
Sorry?
Yeah. You forked them. You tossed them with a fork.
Yeah. Toss them with a fork.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Tossing.
Have a look. See. Oh, this wine tastes gorgeous, by the way. Right, now, use your fingers now.
Yes.
Crumb. A little bit of smoked haddock on, not all of it.
On the
noodles. On the noodles. Right. Now, a bit more spinach now on top. Oh, that's gorgeous. It smells absolutely wonderful. Right, so we got noodles, a little bit of haddock underneath. Yeah?
On top of the noodles.
Yeah,
yep.
But now we're going to do a bit more smoked haddock on the top.
Yeah.
With fingers.
Yeah.
We have got clean fingers. Now, very carefully. Now, fingers crossed, I can actually lift the poached egg on the top.
On top of the yeah, brilliant.
Spotted spoon.
Hang on.
That's lovely. Now, because I'm a greedy pig, I'm going to put another egg on as well, which I did just a couple of minutes earlier.
Right.
Whoops, wobbly egg. Now, I think it needs, if you like black pepper, I think it needs black pepper. You got black pepper?
Yeah, there's black pepper here.
Right, 27 spins of black pepper. Or 26.
Well, we've ground it first, so that's done.
No. Don't grind it first. That's rubbish.
Well,
right, now have you got a lemon?
Lemon? Lemon?
Lemon?
Was this in the recipe, Dan?
Everybody's got a lemon. You have no lemon?
Of course I've got a lemon. There, look. I've got a lemon tree.
Yeah, Patrick sweet one. Cut it in half.
Yes.
Squeeze a little bit, just a little bit on top of that egg.
Right.
And then discard. Now, what you've got to do, this is the technical bit.
Yes.
Take a fork.
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And a knife.
Yes.
Cut the egg so it oozes over everything. The yolk just goes
Where's
all
the
that
spinach
lovely.
gone? Should I have put the spinach on?
Spinach is under the egg.
Oh, for goodness.
Now, I'll say again in words. You've got noodles down the bottom, then you've got smoke, then you've got spinach, then you've got smoked haddock, then you've got egg on the top. What have you got?
I've got exactly the same, with the exception that my egg is really rather well done, because
why?
Well, because we started we started the egg ever so early, and
yeah, but were you cooking the egg, or did you just put it into boiling water?
I just put, no, we put it in boiling water. We know how to cook an egg, but I think the egg could come later. But listen, that's not a bad looking dish.
And what I suggest you have with this is a white burgundy.
Yeah, that is beautiful. If we could we'll just show everybody what my dish looks like.
Have you got a fork to eat?
The egg is slightly overdone. Dead easy to poach.
All I want to know is your egg oozing out ooziness. Yes.
No. But that's not a problem. That's just
we are very good at doing poached eggs, to be fair, but we just overcooked that one because of timing. But we have got our little bubbling hot haddock in cream sauce there, look.
So maybe a suggestion, just a little bit more practice on your egg.
That
God, it tastes gorgeous, by the way.
is the double cream and mustard.
What's coming out the oven now? What have you got coming out your oven?
The smoked haddock.
The ramekin one.
That's the. Can you see that? That's the smoked haddock,
Yeah.
and the double cream. Just looking scrumptious.
So, where's it gone? Right, so that is the smoked haddock. The lighting's a bit strong. God, I can't get the lighting right here. But that is absolutely scrumming. How do you do all of that lighting?
That looks gorgeous. Now, I've really enjoyed coming out tonight. We've got about a minute to go. Next time, Patrick, what we might like to do, if you have a look this way, is using your beautiful smoked salmon and do Dan's lobster egg royale. Have a look, see, I've got a nice live lobster for you.
Yeah.
That's next time.
Brilliant.
Oh, by the way, you're a very good assistant. Would you come down to Devon next time, please?
I'll bring the boat.
And you could be my assistant, and he could be on his own, because it's about 3 of you up there.
That is really
Eggs Royale.
really lovely.
Dan the fish man.
Dan, can I just say, Dan, your dish,
Please.
your dish, we made hard work of it here in Thornby, in Lincolnshire. But to be fair, we would do that again.
Definitely.
And that is dead simple. I mean, you couldn't get simpler than poaching.
It tastes good.
Poaching an egg, poaching some haddock, you know, sauteing some spinach and boiling water in noodles. I mean, you know, it's
delicious. It is really good. I'd eat that.
Pleasure on a plate.
And you know, it's probably in my favourite cookbook, which is one for you, I think.
I've seen that.
Is that going to be upside down?
By the way, it's upside down.
It's the cookery book for the working classes.
Yeah, turn it up the other way. You're upside down. Oh no, you were right. Sorry. God,
it's the wrong way
for a
around.
dyslexic, you've really got things. Now, have you got your white burgundy?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, let's cheers the nation and good luck, everybody.
Thank you very much for being
Happy
here.
cooking.
Well done.
Thank you for joining us. Do call.
Right.
And
Can we say thank you? Can we please say thank you to Johnny, who's done all the sound and the thing? Johnny's just been fantastic.
thank you, Johnny. And remember, everybody, we need to eat 2 portions of fish per week per person. One of them an oily fish, preferably. But just eat locally, eat more of it. Keep it simple. Spend a bit more money. Get the very best you can, and enjoy it. Is that right, Dan?
And live longer. Healthy fish, healthy heart. That's from danthefishman.com. Cheers.
Okay.
Cheers.
Good luck in Grimsby.
We're going to sign off now.